Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. As we coming on in on this Monday night from the Channel 9 studio, this is Sports Chat with Mr. 33. I am he, Mr. 33. Real is what's popping up with you. What's going on with you, right? So y'all know what we do on the Monday, So y'all, let's just sit back and enjoy this recap of Monday Night Raw. Even if whether it's exciting or not, y'all tell me. So here we go. So tonight, they are in what they in Toronto, I think. Yeah, they're in Toronto. AJ Styles comes out. He starts off the show, talking about this could be his year. He ain't worried about what Gunther talking about. Uh, Gunther, he threatened him if he lose, he gotta retire and all this and that. But he's like, this is the year 2026. This is AJ Styles year. So as soon as he say that, Punk comes out there and you know, they looking at each other like, yo, this is what you want to do? All right. You afraid you're gonna lose a Gunther? He said, AJ said, I can beat Gunther and I can beat you. And he's like, all right, well then, I tell you what, since you think I can't beat him, why don't we just go ahead and have this match for the number one contendership? Punk said, nah, you tripping, dog. I told these people I'm gonna be a fighting champion, so why don't we just put this up for the night? He's like, say no more. I mean, he ain't say it like that. Y'all know I'm paraphrasing a lot of this. And he like, say less. And so now that's going to be a match. CM Punk versus AJ Styles going through the night. That match comes on a little bit later. Uh, they start off the actual wrestling. We gonna get into that too, realist. We gonna get into that. But the first actual match is the world champion Stephanie Valkyrie with the tag team champions Rhea Ripley and Io Sky versus the Judgment Day ladies, which consists of Liv Morgan, Roxanne Perez, and Raquel Rodriguez. Uh, they started off this match by trying to take out Stephanie Valkyrie. Uh, they took their turns with her. Uh, then soon as Roxanne she loses control. Stephanie gets up and makes a tag to EO. EO comes in. Y'all know little EO. She coming and chopping everybody down with the little. Uh, I don't even want to say Chung Lee uppercuts, but that's what it be looking like to me. So y'all bear with that, right? So she coming through. She coming through. Then all of a sudden she tags in Rhea. Rhea go ahead and she takes care of them. Then they tag in Raquel Rodriguez and they going at it. And then they get Rhea into the Razor's Edge. Uh, then somebody gets Rhea gets hit with a tornado DDT, and then she gets pinned. EO breaks up the count. Uh, then we see Rhea. She gets into it with Roxanne Perez. She finally gathers up Roxanne, put her in a riptide, get the 3 count. That's who gets the victory. So Rhea Ripley, Io Scott, the champs defeat the Judgment Day. I ain't gonna go through all the names. The champs defeat the Judgment Day. That's how that goes. Y'all know. So they got their individual matches. Raquel is going to be facing Stephanie Valkyrie. I believe that's next Monday. Uh, we just seen Roxanne and Liv lose to the tag champs EO and Rhea. So we'll look to see how that goes going forward. Even though all of them, well, except for Stephanie, will be in the females Royal Rumble. Um, Then we had the Vision come out, and Paul Heyman was talking about how Adam Pearce set this whole thing up. Adam Pearce put his hands on Braun Breaker first. He did all of this, so Adam Pearce might be, he's in trouble or something happens and this, that, and the third. So Adam Pearce comes down to the ring and says, "Listen, man, I'm gonna apologize to Braun Breaker, And then he's like, you know what? Oh, he accused him of setting up that loss for Austin Theory when he got punched in the face with the brass knuckles, even though they had the brass knuckles first. But anyway, Adam Pearce comes down to the ring. He apologizes to Breaker. He tells Breaker, "You're in the Rumble. I put the paperwork in. That's all taken care of." As a matter of fact, he said, "You're in the Rumble. You're in the Rumble. You're in the Rumble." And the whole Vision is in the Rumble, right? So that was funny as hell. Then they go right into the match with Austin Theory versus Rey Mysterio, because that was the match set up last week. Um, Nobody. It was a stalemate in the beginning. Then Austin Theory started to get the advantage. Uh, then we see as Austin Theory getting the advantage, we see everybody's at the ringside, right? We got the Vision on one side. You got Austin, Dragon Lee, and Penta on the other side. Uh, Rey Mysterio tried to get the advantage with the quick agility, but Austin Theory was cutting him off. Um, then all of a sudden, everything broke loose. Um, Breaker, Gabriel, what's going on with you? Uh, Theory, once Theory started to take advantage, he delivered a curve stomp, gets the win, and then after he pinned Rey Mysterio, get the victory. They went ham on them dudes. Everybody got speared. A couple of them got tsunami. Logan Paul, Dr. Bout. They was just tearing these dudes. They ripped these little luchadors to shred. But Austin Theory did get the win. He get the hit. He did hit the curve stop. That was clean. There was no interference. Like in that part, there was no interference or anything like that. But he gets the win. So then we hear from Natalia. Natalia talking about Maxine. She didn't disappoint herself. She disappointed Natalia. So Natalia would have beat her up pretty much. And then Becky Lynch is like, y'all surprised about this. I ain't surprised about it. You know what I mean? I got the belt. I'm chilling. You know what I mean? And then we see as they leave from that segment, Stephanie and Raquel going at it. That's where that match for next week is going to occur because of that backstage situation. Uh, then they went to an interview with Michael Cole and Gunther. Gunther's like, "Listen, man, he's tired of the old timers. He feels like I'm gonna just paraphrase the whole uh, interview. AJ is it. AJ was on his way out. He's old. He's an old timer. I'm gonna make a phenomenal retirement of AJ Styles." He told Michael Cole, he said, "I'm ready to kick this chair from underneath you, man, because you old timer too. But I need you to call this match because I want you to say Gunther retired the phenomenal AJ Styles." So, that's how they go at it. He said he retired Cena, he retired Goldberg. Technically, he did because they did fight him in their last match, technically. So, they did all of that. And he's like, "I just want you to say his career is over at my hands." That's how he really would. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I tell you, he, he really wilded, right? He just talking shit to everybody right now. Like, I'm just ready to punish everybody. I'm ready to beat up Michael Cole. I'm ready to beat up AJ. I'm ready to beat up whoever. I don't care who it is. You owe. I'm taking you out. So then the actual next match is the number one contenders tag team match between the Alpha Academy. The Creed brothers. I swear I ain't see the Creed brothers in like 6 months. I forgot they was even wrestling, right? The New Day and Los Americanos. Oh my god. Uh, who started this match? They start the match. Alpha Academy. They took out everybody. You know they mad. They fought the New Day, which is Xavier Woods and Kofi. Um, the Creed brothers did a little bit of work, or Julius did. I don't know what they wait for. There's some teams that need to be broken up, right? But I'll talk about that at the end of the match. But Julius tried to hold it down for the Creed brothers, but they took him out. The Americanos just was just in the way. Uh, then we see at the end of the match, Tozawa. What did he do? He did the sit-on bomb on Julius Creed for the win. And all this time, we got Jay up there. He was eating with everybody before the match. I forgot to say that part because he's irrelevant. But yeah, y'all know the champs go and watch the match. So Tozawa does that. Otis runs over to him. He's like, "Yeah, all right, well, you won. So what you y'all got beat us now?" You know what I mean? So, but like a couple of weeks ago, he's like, "Man, this is I told y'all before. Otis said, yo, Jay, I need a title match with you guys." He's like, "We ain't the same people, man. I'm saying if you get it, you get it. I'm saying we'll give it to you, but we gonna punish y'all." So Otis was like, "All right, let's go." Let's like he looked at him like it's time. So that they're the number one contenders. I really wasn't expecting that. I thought they were gonna do the New Day Uso tag title thing, but I had remembered, damn, they beat them when they first got back. So I should have realized that, but I wasn't even thinking about that because I knew the Creed brothers wasn't gonna win, and the goddamn on Americanos, they Irish, they're not even American. But that's another story for another day. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Real. I was like, wait, what? He got a little Tozawa and Otis. I'm like, yo, Raw is straight tripping with this match. I'm like, yo, y'all really think this gonna draw some numbers? I don't even know what they're gonna do this match, but it like I said, it wasn't really much to really observe tonight. Like it was like bad quick though, right? But they made it last 2.5 hours. Then we get to the championship matches. Look, I just told you, I only did 3 matches already, and now Punk and AJ goes at it, right? Uh, how we started this match off between Punk and AJ. They started, Punk tried to hit the go to sleep. He tried to hit the phenomenal. Excuse me. He tried to hit him with a sneaky backdoor move. Uh, then they go outside the ring and they fighting outside. They go to commercial, come back. We see everybody. They trying to put all the moves on the table. Go to sleeps and phenomenal forearms and leg locks and I mean they try to make it like a real old school match pin you grapple on the floor stuff like that, ankle locks and uh you know ankle holds and things like that. Punk try to hit him with the anaconda vice. AJ gets out of there. He tried to hit him with the Styles Clash. Then Punk run it around. He got out of it, put himself in the corner. um uh he hit him with the go to sleep. Then AJ gets in the ring after he gets hit with the go to sleep, just gets in. Um, Punk was getting ready to hit him with, well, he was getting ready to hit Punk with the Stars Clash, and then Punk got up out of the ring. Then they going back and forth again. Then Finn Balor comes in the ring, attacks CM Punk. He hits a drop kick, so he started whooping on Punk. So the match is ruled a no contest, but Finn Balor. First of all, Finn Balor was mad because Finn Balor like, yo, I want to get in the Rumble. And Adam Pearce like, nah, that shit full. You can't get in there. I said I never heard that before. How do they gonna be able to get in the Royal Rumble? But so he like, all right, since y'all gonna tell me I ain't gonna get in there, watch what I do. So he was he went out there and punished Punk, throwing him to the rails, coup de grace on him. Uh uh like he really put some blows to Punk. Punk was actually he had to wrestle. He had to earn his money today. Because AJ, I don't think AJ was going to win. I'm saying, like I said, Friday I'll predict it, but I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I don't think AJ gonna win this. In order for them to keep Gunther's, yeah, they gonna make him a baby face. They gonna make him a baby. I don't know how they gonna have two baby face, but I don't know how that works. But I don't think AJ's lead. I think AJ's last match is Saturday. I'm saying it now, but I'll probably say it again on Friday. I'll probably say it again on Friday, but I think they have to keep this the facade of Gunther retiring people. That'll be three in a row that he retired. This is like back in the day Randy Orton scenarios when he trying to take out all the Hall of Famers. This he just trying to retire people, Gunther. So this may be another one for Gunther, but I wanted to see what happened if he would have won. They're like, damn, he gonna win. They gonna get the belt to Gunther. How they gonna do? Tay, what up, Nine? What's going on with you? So I was like, I'm watching this thing like, yo, because it was a couple of times that AJ, he was getting close to the win. He got a 2.5 count. I thought one time I swear I thought the referee counted three, and I was like, yo, that is crazy. But it the writing is on the wall as far as I'm concerned. Like I said, I didn't think he was gonna win, but when I seen that hand hit that mat for the third time, they like, nah, it's two. Like, oh, they got him. I was like, yo, they almost blew it. You know what I mean? But I guess they want to keep the CM Punk and Finn Balor Royal situation going on, but that's only going to last till Saturday because the Royal Rumble is going to change all of that. You know what I mean? They announced Roman Reigns in there. They didn't really tease over Femi, but he'll probably be in there. Um, we already know that Jay and them is going to be in there. The New Day going to be in there. I'm just trying to see who's the surprises are going to be. I still think somebody like Brock is going to enter this. I do. I just don't know who's going to win it. We'll probably see a Joe Henry sighting. We'll probably see a couple of TNA guys. Excuse me, NXT guys. Besides the one that's coming up. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. I think Friday they may do something crazy like just have everybody run in the ring and start wrestling, but probably the SmackDown version of it. So you probably see like all of the participants, anyone that's not a champion. So you might see Randy Orton jump up in there and fight. You probably see oh, what's his name? Priest. Uh Sammy might get in there and fight, but he already no Sammy ain't gonna fight because he already got the title shot. So he probably ain't even gonna be in the rumble. Well, I don't even know how they're gonna do that. If Sammy might be so crazy, he might try to do both at one time. Yeah, don't say his name. Don't say it. Don't say it real as he coming. He gonna pop up in your dream. You know what I mean? He'll probably be there. Um, just like some of the females too, like Jada Parker, Kalani Jordan. Some of them girls might jump over with Soul Ruka's gonna probably be in it for the women. But I think they did the most already. They pulled like four of the guys. Ricky Saint might make a Royal Rumble appearance. Um, you know, but y'all know every time they do this, every year they do this, they're gonna have a vet come out like a vet. I ain't talking about our truth because we already know our truth is He already put his balls in there. He said, "My 33 brother, look, look." We said Joe Henry, and look who pops up. Dawu. What up, though? My 33 brother, my co-host in the building, y'all. But it I don't know. I'm really eager to see who it is that's gonna pop. Like, what OG is gonna pop up? I don't know. I'm really trying to think of it. Everybody going automatically going. eh, People gonna automatically think, what's his name gonna pop up? Um, I wouldn't be surprised one of the Hardy Boys come in because y'all know they rock TNA. Matter of fact, that would be kind of fly, right? If the Hardy Boys come in and they fight the Usos, and then they go like tag the title for title, and another like they get eliminated and all that, but they go title to title. That I think that'd be a hell of a match. It'd be a little old. It might be a little winded because y'all know Jeff. Y'all know Jeff he be popping. He be doing these. He be doing the swanton off of ladders. They might do a ladders match. That might be. I would save that for WrestleMania. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I would save those four for like a WrestleMania Day One ladder match right before the World Championship. Whatever title's going up first before that main event, I would put that in there. I really would. The Hardys versus the Usos because that's like the early era versus this era, and I know that Matt and Jeff could keep up because it's not like everybody gonna be high flying. Y'all know Jay do it a little bit, Jim do it a little bit, Matt gonna do it a little bit. I mean Jeff gonna do a little bit. Matt he put a little bit of weight on, so he probably won't even get down with that. You know what I mean? So I don't even know how that goes. You know what I'm saying, but that would be a hell of a match. But that's what I'm saying. The question is going to be like, who's going to show up? Who's going to pop up at this thing? You know what I mean? Yeah, he snuck on there, Tay. He snuck in there last night. He, I ain't gonna tease him, but he was talking about his Detroit buddy over there. He had that Midwest thing going on, Chicago versus Detroit. But they was those two was tripping anyway. But yeah, realist. I mean, yeah, chat. I'm just eager to see how this is gonna play out. I really am. I like. I don't even like I said. I don't even see if Cody gonna be in there. I think him and Jacob gonna eliminate each other. Like, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. But I already made my predictions. One of those two guys is gonna win. Uh, like I told y'all, I knew they ain't say Brock gonna be there yet. They didn't officially announce it, but I got a feeling he gonna come through and just try to wild out. I don't think. Yeah, Kane is a governor, so I was thinking about one of those dudes, Kane. I think Omos might make an appearance in this match because y'all, I've been seeing him creep around AAA and stuff like that. He might make an appearance. Like it's gonna be must watch. Now, realist, I'm gonna just tell you that's a 2 o'clock event. The whole show starts at 2 o'clock. They over there in Saudi Arabia. So the actual event is two. It starts at 2 o'clock. So they might go from 2 to 5 or 2 to 6 because they got to do the girls match, the men's match, the title match with Drew McIntyre and Sami Zayn, and then the other match is going to be the Gunther AJ match. So I'm being nice by saying 3 hours. We know the Rumble beat the number one person a few times, but at least an hour and 10 minutes. So we know those two matches might take up at least 2 hours bare minimum. So I mean I don't think they're gonna add another match to that. So now it's just gonna be, slow. It's gonna like even SmackDown is gonna be slow. Like I said, they probably have a couple matches. Uh we know uh Melo's gonna do the open challenge match. Uh, I'm interested to see if the Street Profits is going to enter this thing. We ain't see them in a minute. Like I said, I know. I was joking about ain't seeing the Creed brothers, the Creed brothers in 6 months. We no lie. Street Profit ain't for like 3 months. I ain't see them in a minute. Like you would have thought one of them was on the injured shelf. You know what I'm saying? They ain't been fighting for a minute. They ain't even fought. They ain't fought the Wyatt Six. They ain't even been a part of no matches. They ain't even been on TV. They ain't even been mentioned. So I'm interested to see if they enter this or one of them enter this or none. Like I'm interested to see if they make it. I'm gonna say, we all want Montez to make it, but we don't know. We also heard about from what was his name? Seth Rollins. He said he's not going to be. He got a couple more months to heal. He ain't going to pop up in. He said he's not going to pop up in the Rumble. Y'all know I don't believe nothing he say because he lied with the whole leg thing. And that's another person we got to. Do we think LA Knight is going to make this? He's going to make a visit to this thing? Is he even Is he even in the WWE? Like I said, it's been a couple of people. Damn, Willis, that's how you feel. Yo, wow, really. I think sometimes when you've been in a tag team for a long period of time, you only known for like the tag team situation. That's why Jay had to go out and do his own thing. Now when he went back, people like, yeah, he's back home. He's where he's supposed to be, and all of this. Yet at the same time, I don't know. This dude has never fought by himself, and so I think the fact that he hasn't fought by himself is what makes him look like he don't know what the hell he's doing in an individual event. So it's going to be interesting to see if he can actually hold his own, if that's what they do. But like I said, I haven't seen him in 3 months. What was that? Maybe I think it was longer than that. I mean, the career, you know, I, he got. I don't know, Willis. Like I think they should have put him in an open challenge match with Carmelo. I think that would have been one hell of a match, right? Just to get his single match on. How you feel? Because you got eyes on that. Really said he should leave. She should leave him. Damn, really? That's how you feel? Because he ain't got no belt. He ain't bringing home the bacon. She gotta. That would be a crazy scenario, right? They both athletes, so who protects who? That would be a crazy conversation and his own little thing and the way this world is going, right? If they both athletes, she lifted weights. I ain't never seen them lift no weights. I see her lift weights all the time. So who protects who? But that's another conversation for another day. But yeah, I think they should have did that. I think they really should have just like, all right, uh, let me get this open challenge with Carmelo Hayes. Even if he doesn't win, he could have put the activity and display in that he can actually handle a one-on-one match. But maybe it's like you said. Maybe they feel like he needs some more time. Maybe they feel like he can't do it in single competition. I really don't know. I really don't understand what it is that they keep holding him back for. I I know before they was like he didn't want the other guy to go out without a job. But if that's the case, you turn him heel, and they go at it 1-on-1. I'm tired of you holding me back. Maybe they even lie, say he said Montez Ford is holding him back, and they just go into a 1-on-1 match. There's plenty of ways of breaking it up and making him still get a couple more weeks and months in. You know what I mean? But that can happen in Survivor Series. That's what I'm expecting too. A lot of things to start showing out. Like, all right, now we starting to see some things, right? You starting to, like I said, if the Hardy Boys come in and they go after the Usos, all right, that could be a possible match. If those two get in there, then he gets thrown out, and then he pulls Montez out like, nah, nigga, you ain't gonna make it because I ain't make it. Then we got to throw hands with that, something like that, right? It's gonna be a couple of those situations. I think I think that might be the way Braun Breaker gets out of the division. To be quite honest with you, it's I just have many possibilities and thoughts on that, right? Uh, we gonna see some things happen in the Rumble, and it's gonna lead to new storylines. I truly believe that. What other storyline that could possibly happen? Uh, it's open. Like I said, it's open. Roman might run into Cody. They might fight and do this, that, and third, and then him and Jacob might fight because Jacob wanted to get his hand on Cody. You know what I'm saying? It's mad different scenarios could come out of this, right? I mean, that would be a good way for Roman to come back if he's going to be healthy enough to come back. You see what I'm saying? I just don't know, but that's the excitement that's coming throughout the rest of this week. What can we see? Who are we gonna see? Will this happen? Will that happen? You know what I mean? Will the tag team partners stay on page? Right? They might say, "Fuck it, I'm gonna separate now." I mean, not the Usos. Who knows? Kofi might just say, "I'm tired of you." Xavier Woods just throw his little ass out the ring. Consequences, Creed. But that's another story. You know what I'm saying? It's so many different ways to look at how this thing go down. Uh, I think I don't know if she's. I don't. I think she'll come back. She might come back after the rump. I think she'll win the elimination chamber. To be quite honest with you, I think she'll win the elimination chamber. I'm trying to figure out how long. My main question is how long is Stephanie going to hold on to this belt? You know what I mean? Is she going to lose to Raquel and then Rhea beat? I don't like. I'm trying to understand the storyline for Stephanie because Stephanie and Raquel they've been fighting, 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 but they maybe we'll find out next Monday after the Rumble if she's going to hold on to this belt or not. Because I know they have a match next Monday that was announced during SmackDown. Stephanie versus Raquel Rodriguez. So, but I think Bianca will probably come back like Elimination Chamber maybe around that time because after Elimination Chamber is WrestleMania. So she'll come out, luck up, hit the hit the Chamber match, and then win that out of the possible six or the possible five people, whatever the number's going to be for the. I think it's five, and then go on and relax the rest of that time until Mania. You know what I mean? But then I'm trying to figure out. I guess Naomi's coming back after Mania. They probably give her like 3 months off. 'Cause I think she's around. She should be dropping any day now. Not any day, but like right around right maybe 2 weeks after the Rumble, but right around the Elimination Chamber. I think the Chamber match is what the 28th. I think February 28th, something like that. So if she might come back like right after WrestleMania. Last time I remember, she was on Raw, so I don't know if they're gonna put her back on SmackDown. I don't think they're gonna do that draft. You know how they draft? This one goes over here, that one goes over there. I don't think they're doing that. I think that's a wrap. You know what I mean? So it like the women's side is gonna be super interesting. But I got Jade and Bianca going at Mania. I really do. Maybe she, like I said, maybe some way, shape, or form they'll figure that out. Even if they Bianca don't get in the chamber, she'll probably challenge somebody for the number one spot and then win it and then get to Mania with it. So I think that's a real possibility as well. Even though they never mentioned her, but I think that's a possibility. Um, but the fellas, I like. I am super intrigued to see who's. Man, I'm trying to tell you. They're going, like I said, they're gonna have the Otises and the Tazawas, and the little Creed brother probably running there. Julius Creed. Julius Creed, he needs to have his own singles match too. He needs like they not they I don't even know how to describe what the hell they did to them. Like I said, they ain't been wrestling for a minute. They ain't wrestled in a while. I think Ivy Niles fought for a little bit, real quick, to fight Maxine, and then she disappeared. Like that whole Alpha Cap, Chad Gable might pop in there and maybe bring him back. I don't know. He might pop in this Royal Rumble too. I'm not expecting him to win. I'd be a fool to think that. But he may pop back in. They like, oh my God, we ain't see Chad Gable in 6 months and 8 months or something crazy like that. And then they're gonna have the Americanos come in, so that clears him of being a grande Americano. You see what I'm saying? So he'll pop in, but I think he'll be more of the men's intercontinental champion. That'll be what he be shooting for. I can't see him shoot for the big belts. There's too many big dogs in on Raw, right? They still trying to figure out what to do with Breaker. Uh, this Finn Balor thing is probably going to be a match before elimination or at the elimination chamber. If Finn Balor don't gets a match or gets into the elimination chamber, that probably be a match at that elimination chamber. You know what I mean? It man, just sitting here thinking about the possibilities is mind boggling because it's a bunch of guys. You know what I mean? I know Trick Williams. He'll probably show out a little bit. Uh, but I think Trick Williams and Overfemi they might run that a little bit. They might run over. I want to see what Overfemi might run into Omos. You know what I'm saying? Lisa, how you doing? Good evening. You know what I mean? Watch realize you gonna see matches that you gonna see things like I ain't even look at it that way, right? Omos versus like I said, Overfemi. Uh, Trick Williams might run into Roman Reigns. Roman like, y'all believe this dude? You know what I'm saying they going to showcase a couple people, but it won't even lead to it'll lead to a segment in the match, but it won't be like a storyline going forward. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I could see Trick Williams bumping into Roman and talking to Roman, and Roman slap him around. Talking about I'm the big dog, or Obafemi and Braun Breaker getting into it. I could see these things happening. You know what I mean? So it is very possible that we're gonna see some things that may not make sense. It won't lead to a storyline, but that segment in that match is gonna be it's gonna leave you thinking like, damn, they might run with that. You know what I mean? They may not run with it. So, you know, I'm telling y'all the excitement for this Rumble, man. It, like I said, the only thing I don't like about it, I, you gotta find a way to get around that ESPN price tag. You know what I mean? That's always the thing. That's what I'm saying. That's what makes it crazy exciting. Like, who are we gonna see? Like, oh, yo, that'd be crazy if we see him fight him, and they gonna try to eliminate each other. And you know what I mean? All of the, like you said, I agree, 100, 1,000,000% realist. The possibilities, the what ifs, and ooh, that would be crazy if we see that. Ooh, it'd be crazy if we see Breaker versus Brock Lesnar, or you know what I'm saying? Like all type of different scenarios. It's so many different scenarios. Who's gonna eliminate the most people this year? I don't know. I ain't gonna lie to you. Normally, I would say a big name, but I don't know. I really don't know. I know, like who's gonna start number one. Your guess is good as mine. I know it won't be Austin Theory this time. You know what I'm saying? Like things like that. It won't be Jimmy and Jay this time. They the champ. They might try it, but I don't see how. But Yeah, the possibilities, man. It has your mind roaming. It has your mind. Oh, it has the excitement of damn. Who could it be? Who's gonna win? Who's gonna pull the match? Who's gonna win that match? Who's going? Who's leaving that? Who's leaving that rumble as the winner? You know, what I mean? Like it blows the mind, man. Like I said, like if you are a WWE fan, you have to be you have to be excited about this. There's no, like I said, it's not, it's crazy because, it's very easy for somebody to say, yo, this rivals WrestleMania. But y'all, the reason why someone can say that I would go with it because you just don't know who's gonna be there, who's gonna win, how it's gonna end. You don't have no speculation who's gonna meet the champion at the end of this. Which champion are they gonna pick? Like it leaves you with so many questions, and like Rilla said, the possibilities. You're gonna sit there and like, damn, I don't know who to pick. Everybody gonna pick the big name. You know what I mean? Who knows? Finn Balor might win the damn thing and then loses the. He'll say, "Fuck, I ain't waiting for WrestleMania. I want to trade my title shot in now." You know what I mean? Like it's Money in the Bank. People been doing that for a while lately. I remember John Cena. I ain't gonna ref. I ain't gonna wait for Mania. Let's do this now. I'm like, John, you tripping? You supposed to be headlining. Like I don't even wait for that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, my 33 brother, your camera on. What up, though? I hear you. I hear you. I don't see you, but I hear you. Let me see if I rule. Hold on, realist. I don't see you. Like, I hear you. I don't know, realist. I would think Steph. I mean, Steph said, like I said, he was on first take talking about he ain't pulling up. But y'all know he be lying like carpet. So I don't know what that dude be doing. I hear you. Oh, well, they can't hear you. They said I hear you. There you go.
There you go. Can y'all hear me now? My
Realist,
bad,
can
bro.
you hear him? I hear him. Mic check, mic check. My mic is on. Let me see if his mic is on. Oh, he's supposed to say that, realist.
Man, I
Yeah, it
stole
was.
my wife. I stole my wife's truck and went to the store. And coming home, I pulled in the wrong driveway, bro. I'm sitting there like, man, I need to sit my ass down. So I pulled up in these people's house.
He said he pulled up his
And
my driveway.
I pulled up at the two houses that move. Get out my face. No, look, go on, bro, go on. She think I'm playing. Lay down. Don't bite my foot. Go on.
But you made it there. You made it there all right, though, right?
Oh yeah, it's right down the street. As long as I do right hand turn and stay in the right lane and ain't no cars on the road, I'll be all right, bro. You gotta be, you gotta be perfect conditions, bro. I
He
would
said
take the
everything
side
gotta be
streets, but
right.
I couldn't take the. Usually, I take the side street and then just pop up on the main street to turn into the store. But the side streets, bro, I'm like, nah, I'm straight. I'm gonna slide into somebody's damn house, fucking around with these. 'Cause I can't. Yeah, it's fucked up up here, bro. I
Yes,
think we got a total in the last 2 days. I think we got a total almost a foot. It's like 9 inches, nine,
that
ten
ain't
inches.
bad.
And Pennsylvania, my auntie was like, she opened her door and she was like on FaceTime with us. The snow was on her back porch. It was taller than her.
Yeah,
Like
that's.
she was snowed in.
I believe that. That's why I said that ain't bad. Your 9 inches ain't bad. You get to
Well,
that Allegheny, and y'all know
yeah.
Pittsburgh it be
Oh yeah, Allegheny County. That's where I grew up at, bro. Yeah,
right.
you know about that.
Yeah, that Buffalo, the those
And
what they
we
call that lake
we up in
effect.
the hills, bro.
Yeah,
That be the thing. We up in them hills. My cousin though, he's a state trooper. He got them damn. He got a Tesla, but he got a Jeep. and he got the damn traction sleds. You ever see it? Like you, man, you can pull up, you drive on top of them, and it's like a bro. It's like tractor. I mean, like tank wheels.
Yeah.
So he can go through. He can go up the hills, down the hills, and all that shit. So he pulled up to my auntie house, and I'm like, "How much you pay for that? I might get some of that." He was like, "5 G's." I'm like, "No, I'm straight. I ain't about to pay no $5,000 for some shit I might use once a year."
You gonna use one
But
time
but
out of 9
right,
months.
by the time I put that shit on, they will be done plowed the road. I'm like, damn, can't even use my shit. But like, if I was where he was, it's a good investment. Cause he up
Yeah,
on mountains and shit. What?
that's that. I'm just glad you made it back from the store. Shit, I mean, I know the neighbors are probably like, "Who the fuck is this pulling in my driveway?" Like, ain't nobody supposed to be coming here. Shit, we supposed to be staying in the house. Motherfucker
12
pulling
o'clock
in.
at night.
Talk about Uber Eats. We don't Uber Eats over here.
Mhm. That
Oh
was a hiccup.
man. But yo, I'm trying to really figure out this Royal Rumble situation because I have no idea. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't have a clue
I
who
can't
going
wait
with
to see
what.
what Oba Femi doing it because they announced tonight that he in the Rumble.
We knew he was gonna do that. I'm trying to figure out what brand is he gonna be up. Like they said, fuck a
I think
brand.
he
We
gonna
need.
be a smack. He going to SmackDown, bro. I think
Think
he going to
so?
SmackDown. Yeah, 9 times out of 10 he going to SmackDown. But I'm excited. I want to see Powerhouse Hobbs, bro. They are damn. What did they say his name was gonna be in WWE? Um, so I'm excited to see him
He
because they
gonna
was
make that
teasing
appearance in the
like he
Rumble.
might be the new Big E, and I'm like, no, don't do him like that, bro.
Nah, they can't.
Don't do him like that.
Didn't they try that before with him? Was that him? They tried to make
Nah,
him part.
Powerhouse Hobbs is in AEW.
No, I'm saying it was somebody else that they brought over, and then he left real quick. They tried.
Oh, he got that one dude. What was his
I
name?
thought that was him.
But
That's why I'm asking. I can't remember
no,
his name.
that wasn't
It
Powerhouse
wasn't Powerhouse
Hobbs.
Hobbs. It wasn't Powerhouse Hobbs, but I thought they gave him another name.
No, that was damn. What was that dude name?
Was it
But
Keith
he,
Lee?
soon as they signed him, bro, he got into some legal trouble where he was beating on a woman or something. Soon as they signed him, bro, it's like the next day after he got the contract, and then he did like 1 or 2 matches. No, he did a couple matches, but when he was into when they brought him into the New Day, like the next day he got into that shit, some legal trouble, and they
Right.
put
I
him.
just can't remember his name to save my life right now. Like,
Yeah,
and then that's how they got Grayson Waller over there. I'm like, oh, fuck, they gonna fight him, Grayson Waller and Theory. They gonna fight. I think Theory gonna throw his ass over the ring. Get your little sorry ass out of here. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a couple. Powerhouse Hobbs might run into Obafemi in that match. That's what I'm saying. You see what I'm saying? All of the
that'd be dope.
possibilities. That's what I'm saying. Give them a nice little 3 minute run. They trying to secure. I'm strong as let me see what you can do. I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do. You know what I mean? Like there probably be like 14, 15 people probably come in, something like that, and then they going to put them on display. All right, we're gonna give y'all 3 minutes. Y'all go ahead and show your strength, and then we gonna figure out the rest. Like I said, I have no
They
idea, no clue who gonna win
they
this thing.
they almost messed up Obafemi's character and Trick Williams, both of them. They kept him in NXT too long. They got Ricky Saint beating Obafemi and shit like dumb shit like that, bro. Like this big ass motherfucker getting beat by a cab driver. This dude about the size of a damn cab driver, bro. One of them little, he look like Apu off of the Simpsons and shit. You got him beating Obafemi. Come on now, man. Like, come, bro. And then with Trick, they just changed his whole character. Like he just they made him a heel, which is cool. Like a loud talker, like I'm the shit.
hmm
But I liked him when he was more humble. It matched whoop that Trick. That when he was more humble with it. But it
They
is
tried
what it is.
they tried to play him with Damian Priest like he was scared. Like what y'all doing? I can't make that man
Yeah,
scared of nobody. What y'all doing? He's
yeah, man. Especially Damian Priest, bro. Out of everybody, you talking about being a world champion? You scared of Damian Priest, man?
I'm like, what you scared of him for? Punch him in his face. You gonna hit Sam, little white boy Sam. Oh, he whooped the white boy. Like, yo,
Right.
I'm like, nah, you can't let him do that though, man. Because, like I said, this man, look, man, it's too many possibilities. Like I said, I don't. If y'all not excited about this Royal Rumble, man, I don't know what to tell y'all. Y'all might as well stop watching wrestling in total, because it has to be running through your mind. I forgot about Powerhouse Hobbs even going to be in the main. I'm thinking about other things and other situations. And I'm like, damn, you just reminded me he gonna be there.
I
I'm
don't know
trying.
when he come. I don't know when Powerhouse Hobbs is coming.
He
I
gonna
don't
make
know
a.
when he coming in,
He
but
might make an appearance in the Rumble. That's what I'm saying.
they talking about he gonna be on SmackDown.
That's what they trying to build. They trying to make it an even playing field. They trying to make it even, right? Because they got all the vets over here and on Raw. Seth when he comes back, Punk, Breaker, Roman if he comes back, uh, Usos, Bronson Reed. They got all the old vets. On SmackDown,
They need to bring Zilla, bro. I want to see Zilla, man. Zilla. I be watching. What is it? ROH, Ring of
Ring of
Honor.
Honor. Yeah,
Yeah, man. Zilla, that's my guy, bro. He do that super spike, man. That shit be looking crazy, bro. That shit, like, that shit look crazy. That shit look like he trying to kill somebody, bro.
yeah, he coming, realist. He coming. Nah, that's everywhere. He just left. I think was it AEW. He just left, right? Yeah, I
Yeah,
think he just left AEW. So because they didn't have no room for him over there either. That's what I'm saying. That's why I say about
they
AEW. Like,
used them wrong.
yeah,
They like, bro. They be having people who got like star potential, but it's the way they bring them along. Like Jade, bro. They brought her along too slow. Like they brought her along too slow.
yeah, they like what they got. They got the Sasha
Like
Banks
Mello.
girl. Yeah, they got her just running everything. And then they got what's the other girl that just left the WWE? They got Amber Moon. Like they supposed to be clash with one another. Like they didn't even like each other for a long period of time. Those two. Now y'all got them working together. Now they like, come on, that's not how that goes.
Bro, what I was watching. I'm like, didn't Chelsea Green just fight whatchamacallit? And now she part of the Chelsea Green crew.
Oh, you talking
What's
about
her
Jordan
name?
Grace?
Yeah, she part of Chelsea Green crew now.
Nah, that was like a quick segment. Like she just wanted to go down there to the ring
Oh,
Friday, and she's
I
like,
was about
nah.
to say.
She's like, what the fuck? She's like, what is this? This is a warm up. Why don't you just fight me now, Jade? Like, I ain't got on my time. She blew a kiss and walked off for her.
They
That shit was momentary. That ain't lasted because she could beat
they
both of them by herself. How the
I don't
fuck she
see
gonna fight
they
somebody?
they they pushing they want to push her. She fighting Jade this early, and she just came in. They trying to push her,
They
but
trying to push her to get some more time for whoever Jay gonna fight. I think it's gonna be Charlotte, to be honest with you, but I don't know.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah. I think it's gonna be Charlotte. I think Mania is gonna be her and Charlotte. That's the most likely um, combination or match.
Because
I mean, that's the biggest match.
they real
Old
quiet.
school versus the new school.
Because they
I
real
mean,
quiet on Bianca's injury, so I don't know if she
oh,
like I
she
said.
fucked up, bro. Her
That's what I'm saying. I don't know if she
her
gonna make
finger
it
all
back or
fucked
not.
up.
That's what I'm saying. Gorilla was actually like, you think Bianca? I thought that in the beginning.
She was talking about retire. I seen a couple. She did a couple like interviews on YouTube, and she said she might retire if her finger don't um heal the right way. They done did like two surgeries on it.
Damn, who she punched in the face like that?
Well, when she broke it, it got infected, and
Oh,
like doing it, I guess they put a pin in it. And when they put the pin in it, when it was healing, it got infected. So they had to cut it open, take the pin out, put another pin in, and it just didn't set right. So then
mm-mm-mm.
they had to re-break it and do it again. So yeah, she going
That's
through
how I
some shit
feel.
with her
Real
finger.
damn. I like
Yeah,
yeah, because even with that, they're gonna have to figure out some things on the SmackDown side. Like
Hey,
Honey,
bro,
that would have
I'll
been a
be right
good
back if you
match.
still alive.
Yeah,
I'll be right back.
I'm here. I'm here. That would be a good match, right? If they had Lash Legend and Jade Cargill go at it. We already know the situation with Nia. We already know all of these things clash and coexist, right? You know what I mean? But this is where we find out where everything goes. This is where we find out. We're gonna find out who's gonna enter the rumble for the women, who's gonna enter the rumble for the men. We're gonna see some names we probably ain't never seen before. We're gonna see some people maybe on the return. We're gonna see some older faces. You know what I mean? We just gonna see it. Then it, they already know how they gonna write it. Y'all know what we gonna do. Damn that, hey, maybe they gonna win. Maybe that one gonna win. Like I can see already Raquel Rodriguez and Nia and them. They gonna be fighting each other. The Judgment Day versus Nia and Lash. I can see that already, right? It's the same thing. I wanted that too. You know what I mean? Because they left because even when Jade came back, she was acting real funny towards Bianca Belair. Anyhow, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, ooh. So I'm like, when she got injured, I'm like, ooh. I know when Bianca come back, she gonna say something like, yo, you been acting real funny and slick since you lost the belt. I need to take that off you. And like, Jay probably would have told her, I'm still that bitch. I was that bitch with you. I'm the bitch without you. You know what I'm saying? Just talking real slick and greasy to her. They're like, all right, well, let's put this belt up on the line, Mania, whatever. And that would have been like super duper crazy. But that's what I'm saying. But this is what I want the average people to understand because I get it. Y'all think it's fake. It's scripted. We know that, right? We already know the writers do the writing. But fake, y'all gotta stop saying it's fake, right? Because if we sit here watching these people go through a broken finger, we see like Javon Evans could have damn near broke his shoulder the other day. I don't even know he gonna be in a rumble because he was that they stopped that match literally in the middle of the show. Like, nah, he can't go on. Cancel his shit. Right? We see Seth Rollins with the rotator cuff situation. We see all of this. That's not fake. That's a real damn injury. I've seen Cody Rhodes when his arm turned red as he wrestling and his whole right side of his chest is about to blow the hell up because he pulled a whole pectoral muscle and all of that. You know what I mean? It's real, man. It's real. It's just the results may not be real. It may be scripted, but that action is real. I'm telling y'all, man. Like I said, I'm telling y'all. Y'all think them slams is padded. Them shits ain't padded. Let somebody step on that man head wrong. He out of there. Stone Cold really broke his neck on a power driver. He really broke his neck. That was real. That was not fake. That was real. Big E really broke his neck on a suplex. That was real. They really had to find a way to get their way that way back. That's why Big E ain't come back yet. He ain't. They like, nah, we ain't letting you come back. You ain't coming back. Ed, like, man, listen, I broke my neck too, but y'all not gonna stop me. They're like, all right, well, you want to do this, so let's do it then. You want to come back? Come on, let's go ahead and have that. You know what I'm saying? That is a real situation. These things is real. They supposed to be like the power drive. They supposed to be doing stuff. Like, no, sometimes you miss the mark. You understand what I'm saying? I seen a person hit their face on a off of, a flip off the top rope, and they was out for a minute. They was gone. Like, damn, they fell right on the face, broke his nose, all type of stuff. I forgot who it was, but I seen that. I like that was really real. Like, nah, y'all tripping, man. This is real. Yeah, he was lucky, man. He was lucky. You see what happened? He was gone for like 10 years. 10 years he was going like, nah, I can't, nah, I ain't trying to risk this. Like, but then, yeah, like I tell y'all, these people love what they do. So when they love what they do, they're willing to risk it all just to put butts to the chair, just to draw up the ratings. know what I mean? Now Roman Reigns situation with the what he had leukemia. That's what I'm telling y'all. That's slowing him down. That's real. Like, hey, he can't do what he used to do. He can't be around 365 days like Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes get ready to take a break. Like, yo, I'm tired. I'm tired running around, not spending time with your family, your wife having a kid, and you ain't there to see none of this and that. Jimmy on paternity leave right now. Jimmy Uso. I'm on paternity leave. My wife is on maternity leave. I'm telling you, watch they about to get them a nanny or Rakishi gonna be watching some grandbaby or something because she gonna make her way back in the next few. I'm telling you, I'm gonna give her SummerSlam. She be back by SummerSlam. I know it. They love doing, and she been in this thing for about, I ain't gonna say 20. She close to 20 years though. I tell you that she's up there. I try to tell y'all she was a funkadelic with Brodus Clay. She was she may not was in wrestling, but she's been in the WWE for a minute. They love this thing. They love it. They will risk it all for this thing, man. Please stop saying it's fake. I get it. I know I talk about other sports. That's why I say this is entertainment. They do entertain us. They will have us talking about this thing because y'all hear the excitement in my voice about this Royal Rumble. This thing is it, man. And so what? I've been watching it the majority of my life. Okay, I've been watching it since Hulk Hogan, Hulk Hogan winning the belt, Thunderlip Hulk Hogan. I get all that, right? They ruined my life when I found out. Oh, they talking too loud. I hear the moves. Wait, they out there getting smoking crack and going to jail. I get all of that, right? But the entertainment value was always there. I don't care whether it was Macho Man coming up the top rope, Macho Man fighting Ricky Steamboat. That really was the best match. I don't care about the Hulk Hogan Andre the Giant match. That shit was better than that match, right? That's three, WrestleMania 3. That match was better than the Hulk Hogan match. They was going hard 60 minutes. Ric Flair, every time I turn around, he fighting 45, 50 minutes. Iron Man matches. He trying to put the figure four on somebody, Dusty Rhodes or somebody, they hitting him with elbows in his face, bust him open, Horsemen come out. Then you got Stinging, like all of that. I get it. Nah, I didn't see that. I heard about it, but I didn't get to see it. Cause y'all know listen, man, R Truth been doing this for a while. Excuse me, he just ain't been in the WWE just as long, but he was in that TNA circle. Ron Killings, he was over there fighting AJ, uh, uh, Aces and Eights and all that other crazy stuff. Kurt Angle back in the day, he was there for all that. That's what I'm saying. This somebody Rey Mysterio. Oh my God, Rey Mysterio's old. Oh my God, y'all, man, listen, man. I'm telling y'all, Rey Mysterio didn't always have a mask. Rey Mysterio looked like Dom 10 years younger when he first started. I swear to God. That's how long, like 95, where he was like, I'm telling y'all, that's what I'm saying. I've been watching this thing for a long time. I get it. Y'all feel like this ain't right. This is, man, I seen when man pulled his Achilles in the ring. I seen when he damaged his knee, when he hit his face on the wrong turnbuckle and got knocked out in the middle of the ring. I just saw Jey Uso get concussed, and they like, yo, just finish the match. This was recent. So for people to really say this, listen, the entertainment value is always going to be here. I don't care what it is, right? As long as they do what they need to do. If they start doing some dumb shit, of course the entertainment value is going to drop. But still in all, like, you know what I mean? Like I had this conversation with my brother, like, yo, nah, this shit fake as hell. I'm like, yeah, we used to not knowing what's gonna happen. Now that we know it didn't turn me away from that. It makes me want to see the athlete in the person now, right? And that's what I'm saying. The athlete in the person, that's a real person. The injuries is a real situation. The results may be, it may not be in a quote unquote record book, but this matters. You think all these people and the kids are getting younger and younger watching this, they may know it and still don't care. I don't care. I'm gonna watch it regardless, right? I'm gonna watch it now. Like I said, I'm starting to see the young guys. I'm starting to see the Javon Evans, the oh my God, what was the other kid that Carmelo just fought? Leon, the kid from a not AEW, TNA, Leon something, right? I see them. I see the Carmelo Hayes. I see the Trick Williams, the heavyweights that they call themselves. I see the younger ones, right? I see what they doing in AAA. They about to start calling some AAA. You're gonna see a couple of AAA dudes in the Royal Rumble. You're gonna see a couple of luchadors. I'm telling you, like, listen, man. I don't care what you say, man. The entertainment value that they really putting out there, the WWE, is on point, right? And maybe it keeps me away from like AEW because I can't get with their storylines. The wrestling, it be on point, right? They doing the ECW, the thumbnails, the nails, and burning people on fire, trying to y'all be wilding. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I can do that. I can really follow all of that, right? I can do it, but it has to be interesting. But the moves and the announcing is part of it too, right? People don't remember Vince McMahon was sitting there, oh my, and yeah, you know what I mean. And then you got Gorilla Monsoon. That's why once Gorilla Monsoon left, it was like, oh shit, it's up different. He telling you, hey, look at all the 20,000, 50,000 people in the stadium going crazy, right? And he's like, yo, I feel that. And then what? Back then, I used to go to a couple of these events, sit in Madison Square Garden, sitting there going crazy, watching them booing the hell out of Roddy Piper and Cowboy Bob Orton, Mr. Wonderful trying to get to him. I visually saw that. Like, yo, oh my God, this was hot. This was it. Then ride the train back. You got the fans going crazy. Like, oh my God, yo, did you see what they? And I'm like, Grandma, did that really? She's like, yeah, but we getting the hell out of here because we gonna beat this foot traffic. Like, yeah. I was like, okay, Grandma, as long as we win. She's like, yeah, we gonna come the next time. Like, okay. And then we make like if I'm at my house, I get to go to grandma's house over the weekend. I take this for you, boy. Thank you, grandma. You want to sit down there? Let's watch it again. All right, come on. Right? That kept a family together. Like y'all can call me old fashioned, y'all can call me old school, whatever. But that thing was it's still hitting like that for me. Maybe it brings the kid out of me. I don't know. I really don't. But it really entertains the hell out of me. It really do. Oh, there. Well, we know who gonna win. You don't know nothing. How many times somebody's supposed to win, they ain't win. Especially this right in these days, like tonight. I promise you, I did not think no goddamn Alpha Academy was gonna win nothing. I'm like, no way. And I turn around, I'm watching Tozawa. What are you doing? Tozawa get the win, get the. I'm like, oh hell no. No, I mean, like it. Listen, man, y'all can say what y'all want about this thing. It was, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you go over to grandma's house and what y'all watching? Wrestling? Who the hell is that? Oh well, it's somebody named Stone Cold Steve Austin. Wait, he cussing like that? Oh man, this shit is it. Man, this is it. That's the bottom line. And what he? Because you said so, and you drinking beer in the middle of the. Oh man, you a bad man, and you get to beat on the boss. Oh, we watching you. You get to hit the boss like that. You don't get no suspension. You don't get fired. He try to fire you. All right, go ahead and fire me. All right, we're gonna bring him back. What are you doing back there? Like, The storyline, listen, Vince McMahon gets all the kudos. I promise y'all, because even when it was like the deadest of times, he tried to make something happen. But like even when it was just like Bret Hart and the Undertaker, and then they tried to bring Yokozuna, God bless the dead, right? Then you had Giant Gonzalez and people who just, all right, Undertaker, you gotta fight this big ass giant. You better chop his ass down. Then they bring in Kane. Like, yo, that's your brother. You supposed to be fighting. Why you fighting your brother, man? We got sibling rivalry and all type of crazy stuff, man. The story writing was so awesome. You didn't care if it was fake. You just wanted to see what would happen. You wanted to see if The Rock was going to really slide his ass in those little shoes and that little silk shirt that he would always wear. Run down there and see if he gonna win, or uh, DX gonna take him out, or the rest of the, what do you call it? The not the alliance, the authority. This is before Triple H authority with Vince McMahon and Pat Patterson and Briscoe and damn, so Stone Cold, you sold out to the authority, man. You let this nigga buy you. Him and The Rock get at it. Then they beat up on Triple H. Now Triple H want to fight Stone Cold because he down with them. Then when that invasion came, ECW, WWE, and NWA, whatever they call themselves, that was crazy. Booker T and Stone Cold fighting in the gross, like it was just so crazy. Call it a soap. If you want to call it a soap opera, I'm guilty. I'm guilty of watching that. I really am guilty of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, man. Ever since then, even back then, those Royal Rumbles, you might see somebody like Doink the Clown come in and pop out of nowhere. The boogeyman crawling with worms in his mouth. Sergeant Slaughter coming out. He ain't fought 15 years. Like, yo, this is what's it. Jerry Lawler come out there fighting with his son. Talking about, I don't, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like it was just crazy. Rikishi fighting his brothers on the low. We don't even know they brothers. We just know they look alike. But he fighting his brothers on the low. You know what I mean? Tonga Kid. For the longest time, I thought the Tonga Kid was Rikishi, and that ain't even. They just brothers. I'm like, damn, I'm slow, right? But that's just the storyline. That's the entertainment. That's the beauty of watching this type of stuff. You know, this may not be like One Life to Live and All My Children, but it's entertainment nonetheless, and it's for guys, right? I mean, shout out to the ladies. They brought the ladies in. You know what I mean? When you had Lita and Trish and Ivory and Jacqueline. Jacqueline was a bad, yo. She was. You know what I'm saying, dude, you got all these girls. Then they put China in the mix, and then Tori Wilson. What's the girl? Oh God, Stacy Keebler, Sable. That's Brock's wife now. Like it was just it's just so many different things to look at. It's so entertainment. Look, Vince telling people to kiss his ass, pull like y'all extreming it. Tell him pull them pants down, kiss my ass. Y'all wilding, but that's the entertainment part of the thing, right? And so now we in this day, we in this era, right? You still got people entertaining. You got YouTubers coming in and being wrestlers and entertaining people. Uh, you got certain athletes. Remember when Lawrence Taylor wanted to be a wrestler? Lawrence Taylor, Refrigerator Perry, Reggie Wright, Dennis Rodman, Karl Malone. They all hit this thing, man. And like, damn, they don't bringing basketball people here. They bring football people here. They're bringing MMA people. This is listen, man. This is the best type of entertainment that we gonna get right now. That we ain't gotta. So what? We getting our money's worth. Well, I'm not getting my money's worth with ESPN. That's too much. I'm not paying $40 for a once a month situation. I'm only gonna watch this channel one time. So I gotta figure something out. But I'm gonna catch this rumble. I'm gonna catch this rumble. When I catch this rumble, boy, ooh wee, I'm excited. I'm waiting for it. I'm excited. I know Willis is like, yo, I hear you, Gary, because this thing is it. And I'm like, I know what you're talking about, realist, because man, I am so ready for this thing. You know what I mean? But yeah, we set, we ready to go. Now we gotta wait for Friday to go through. I'm gonna check out NXT. I'm gonna check out NXT to see if they're gonna bring somebody. Like I said, they probably bring up a Ricky Saint or somebody else. Probably see Joe Henry. Like I said, you'll probably see Joe. I ain't gonna say his name because word might pop up talking about I'm Joe Henry. Like shut the hell up. Nah, I'm not doing this with you. You know what I'm saying? Um, Watch that and then catch Friday SmackDown because you know they gonna talk some shit about Drew. Then uh I don't know if Jacob and Cody gonna have a match. They ain't say nothing yet. But like I said, that's gonna be an early SmackDown too. They'll probably show the SmackDown at its regular time on USA, but I'll probably catch it in the afternoon and then like I said, I'll talk about it, see who find out who's gonna be all the participants. I ain't gonna know the draft number. I'm surprised they ain't start uh the lottery ball shit. I didn't see that all day today. Maybe I was tripping. Maybe I was too excited. I don't know. But they ain't do the order. They ain't do none of that stuff. You know what I mean? They were just announcing he's in, but they didn't do nothing with the picks. So you know, like I'm excited. Like y'all see, I was just talking. I ain't even touch another sport. This for the whole entire segment that I've been on, a whole hour 19 minutes. I ain't talk about another sport, and I got something to talk about over there because they tripping over there, right? But I ain't speak about no other sport. You know, right? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like they ain't do none of that. Like yo, he gonna go. Oh, like even last year, like this is the number. All right, cool. This is the number. All right, cool. I think the Miz tried that so many times. He thought he was trying to get the last number. He could go on one a couple times. Like, God damn it, I'm number one. What the? But like I said, they ain't do none of that this year. So, like I said, they really like they being real quiet about the Rumble. Like really, even though we are guessing who's gonna be there, right? We just don't know the order. That's not on us. We like I'm not even trying to put an order on nobody. Oh, Roman Reigns gonna be number 4. No, I'm not doing that. Cody Rhodes gonna be number 20. I'm not doing that. When I see we would know. Like but they making sure nobody has a clue who's going to win and how. Because I didn't even see them give nobody a number or nothing. And that's men or women. So this, like I said, this thing is gonna be super, super hot. It's gonna be super exciting. And like I said, I don't well, it's gonna be at 2 o'clock. I don't know. We'll see Saturday night if it's if we're up for it. We'll come up here to because I'll probably watch that and then watch AAA and forget all like I'm telling y'all, man. It's gonna be but they're gonna be in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, so they might have that and then the AAA will probably be over here in Mexico that night. And, you know, I don't think I'm gonna see some people that was in the no, I ain't gonna see that. So we're gonna figure this thing out though. We really, really are. Like I said, my apologies if y'all wanted to hear something else, but this thing, like I said, this is one of those times where this this is the talk of the night. Like really, it really, really is. Like even if it was only 4 matches, I'm speaking this like I'm pretty sure people that's been watching like this is the longest he spoke about wrestling ever. The whole time he been on from start to finish. You know what I mean? But you know, I'm ready. Listen, I feel so comfortable. I ain't even gonna talk about no other sports. I already like I had scores and stuff like that. I was gonna talk about the NFL and some crazy nonsense that just happened. I'ma hold off on it, right? I'ma hold off on it for Friday, right? Because even Friday, I might be so excited about. I'll probably be excited about Friday too. But like I said, because it's this. Mm, call me a romantic, call me whatever you want to call me, but call me a watcher of these events right here. I love it. I love it, and I don't have no shame in saying that. You know what I mean? And shout out to those of you that stuck through and added to the conversation. Shout out to my 33 brother. But man, I am, like I said, I am excited. I, I know I might. I'm trying to, man. Look, I might end Friday segment early just to make sure I get up on time and make sure I got everything ready for 2 o'clock, just to see what the hell is going to happen. You know, like I'm really into this thing. I'm into it, and I'm excited about it. So, but right, that's what I'm saying. And we started the week already because we already know once this event happened, we're gonna get the next one, which will be Elimination Chamber. That might slow us down a little bit, but we know what that next event is after the Elimination Chamber. That's that one. That's that one. That 2 night event. Even though I don't like the 2 night, I'm intrigued about how they're gonna do SummerSlam 2 nights. I don't see how they can do that, but they're gonna try it. I don't like it. But Mania is the original 2 night thing. I remember when it would be like 4 hours, but they trying to do 3 hours and 2 nights. Yeah, that's the I'm saying. So now it's gonna be at 2 o'clock. So you might be from 2 to 5 or 2 to 6 in the afternoon. That's what I'm saying. I'm clearing the calendar. I'm clearing that thing. I'm really yeah. It's 2 o'clock because it's in Saudi Arabia. So I'm like, yo, I need my afternoon to myself, and thank goodness, like there ain't no conference championship game. College basketball could wait. That shit could wait. I'm telling y'all, this shit getting ready to happen. So I'm like I said, I'm super ready for it. I'm excited. I'm ready to go. You know what I mean? But yeah, this is what starts the year off for me as a guy. I got this, and then in a couple of weeks I got the Super Bowl. Then after that, I got Elimination Chamber. Well, excuse me, before the NBA All Star Game. Yeah, I'm trying to get into that. They're changing the format, USA versus the world. I'm gonna try to get into that if they get into it, right? But I know what I ain't got to get into because it's always gonna be on point. Royal Rumble, Elimination Chamber, right? Then I got baseball is starting in March, WrestleMania, NBA playoffs. See what I'm saying? SummerSlam after that, All Star Game in July, preseason football in August. Like this what starts the year for me. This the entertainment portion of my life, right? This is what keeps me sane. It keeps me away from the chaos of the world and the politics and all of these other things. I ain't got to worry about that because there's something that's going to entertain me. I'll keep an eye on it. I'll keep my ear out to listen to what they're talking about. But that don't entertain me like this, right? I'm learning over there, but this is entertaining me right now. And anytime that you could be entertained, you should take it because a lot of us we bust our tails a lot, and then we got to come home and be with our family. We ain't talking about we don't love our family. We don't even talk about we don't. But some things you just want to be entertained, and for me, this is it, right? Some of y'all, some people got recitals and soccer parents and football parents, and yeah, that's cool. That's cool. But you in and out the house. The kids is gonna be going to practices and all that. This is male entertainment, and I'm not trying to sound like I'm a sexist, a misogynist, or whatever you want to call it. I'm just telling y'all this has been a thing for a long period of time. Even those that ain't really into it, they know what a SummerSlam is. They know what a Royal Rumble is. They know what a WrestleMania is. They know what that is. Why? Because this is the top of the top, the creme de la creme. So this is it. This is it, and I can't be no more excited than what I am now. And like I said, Friday night might be just as excited. I might not even do the 2 hour show. I don't know what I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I ain't gonna y'all know when I'm on this platform on this app right here. This is a 2 hour one, and so I might jump on. I might jump on the OG one, and StreamYard let me rock. So I might jump back over there just to have this conversation, let people up, and so on and so forth, and things like that. But like I said, no, no. I like I said, I'm not gonna do no scores and stuff like that. I'm gonna leave this just where it's at, right here, right. Shout out to those that came through. Shout out to those that added. Shout out to my 33 brother, the word, my co-host. Shout out to Realist. Shout out to my 33 sister, Tay Eats. Shout out to what's the other person? Gabriel. I think that was the name, Gabriel. Yeah, shout out to Gabriel. Shout out to those that was in the cuts listening and rocking with us. Right? Shout out to all of you guys. Right? But I'm gonna leave it right. I'm gonna leave it right here. I promise you. So, with the ending, from the Channel 9 studio, this is Mr. 33. I will be back Friday to recap SmackDown and probably have this same conversation, probably with more emphasis because it'll probably be more things that'll happen on Friday as well. So, with that being said, y'all, I will see y'all Friday night. Uh, if I pop up to do an NBA game, I will let you know probably a half hour before anything else comes through. Somebody says something. Well, man. Oh, shout out to my numbers lady, Lisa J. Shout out to Lisa J. I totally forgot she popped in. Y'all subscribe to Lisa J. Y'all need some financial information. She got you. Y'all need some realist. I'm still waiting for you to do that Cardi B. I see somebody talking about Cardi B go to the Super Bowl. I saw somebody talk about it. But you know what I mean? But y'all need some commentary, whether it's about music or everyday situation or an event that happened. Y'all hit up the realest one. Y'all need some mukbangs and commentary and food commentary, vegan style. Y'all hit up y'all hit up Tay Eats. Get to a channel. Y'all want some enlightenment of words and characteristics and behaviors and stuff. Y'all hit up my co-host, my 33 brothers of word, right? And like I said, we rock with each other. We support one another, but on some real, and it might sound crazy to a lot of people, but we got a lot of love for each other. We band together with each other. You know what I mean? We all in different areas. But the one thing we try to do is we try to let you guys in on some things, whether it's entertainment, sports, whether it's music and current events, healthy eating, mukbang, financial situation, behavioral situations. That's what we do over here. You know what I mean? But with that being said, from the Channel 9 studio, this is Mr. 33 signing off. I'll see you guys Friday.